Hey everybody, I'm starting the archive for the mailbag just a little bit early. Mailbag's still at 10 o'clock, as you know, which is about 17 minutes from now. So if you're watching live, I'll see you in 17 minutes. And if you're watching on the archives, you can either cross your fingers and go for some kitten fun or jump ahead 17 minutes. And I will see you there. I gotta go the slow way. It's gonna take me 17 minutes to get there.
If I put a light in here, I bet it would make everybody really visible.
Please. Let's get to the line. What scale did you use to weigh them?
This one right there.
That one?
Mm-hmm.
Not the other one?
No. Merle. Merle. How long is it going to be before you pee in the fire? How long is it going to be before you pee in that box? Now there's no kittens in there. Very slow blink. She's so sweet. Oh.
Yeah? No?
Burp. You might want to step on you. You're a lumbering giant, though.
Oh. Oh.
got a funny shaped nose. It's got a real sharp angle on it. Cute. The little, like the way that they do the plastic surgery on ladies' noses now to make them cute and upturned at the end. Like that.
Mhm. What's she doing?
She's just in her box with the kittens. I don't think Mural has the slightest problem with this. I think Mural would love to go through there and meet her. I think that it's only Rue that's a little skeptical about it. You have to work on her.
Well, I don't know about Timothy to be fair.
You're right, but I don't think it has. All right, I'm starving. I got 5 minutes until mailbag. Will you hang out with me after mailbag?
Mhm.
Can we do kitten photography?
Okay.
We need photos of every kitten.
Okay.
I love you. I'm gonna go mailbag.
What is it? It's okay. What's the matter? They're all good.
Hey everybody, all right. It's time for Mailbag. So while I grab my knife and stuff, I will play the Mailbag jingle for you and then we will figure all this out. Let's start there.
Kitten Academy's where you wanna be when you are a cat. On a Saturday they can pounce playtime for the
Boom.
mailbag.
Hang on. We got a standoff here in the cat run between Loom and Custard. It seems like Custard wants to leave and Loom's just watching him so the minute he moves she can chase him. I'm going to see if we can subvert that by getting him out of there. So give me 1 second to take care of that. How'd that work for you, Loom? There you go, Custard Bubble. All right. Okay, sorry about that.
What is it?
A
Why?
little distraction. Didn't want that to sneak up on us later during Mailbag, as it surely would have. Good morning. All right, where are our cameras? Where are we? What's going on now? Good enough. Okay, I'm just gonna scoot up a tiny bit. All right. Well, so what a week. First off, let me start by saying I know there's going to be some stuff in here for Argyle and Chevron that have already left as of yesterday. I know that for sure because some people reached out to me to say that they had sent stuff for them, and wouldn't it be nice if I got a chance to go pick it up before they left yesterday? And I basically said yes, it would be nice, and I had every intention of getting that done, and I did not get it done because the week turned out to be unexpectedly busy. First, I volunteered to take Rue and her 6 kittens, who are in the second annex, and on the screen, I think right up in that direction somewhere. And then the day after we brought Rue in with her 6 kittens, Mural finally decided to deliver her 6 kittens. So now we've got a lot of kittens, and the good news is Rue is extremely easy to deal with, almost too easy. I really want to spend more time with her. Rue is such a sweet cat. She wants to snuggle and rub up and be the friendliest little thing, and she's got the cutest. Like Rue has this tiny body but a normal sized head, so she looks like a chibi or like one of these cartoons that has like a little tiny body and a giant head. That's Rue for me. Compared to Mural is a big cat. Mural might be the like biggest cat in the entire Kitten Academy right now, including the faculty. She's not as like fat as Custard, but she might be like longer than he is. I'd have to check, but definitely, she's just big. Like she's a big cat. So it's a real change to then Rue, who's so tiny, just a tiny little cat. So they're very fun and sweet moms, and it's great. I feel like I need to spend way more time with both of them. And then I've got that, plus I've got these guys that need me to spend time with them, plus there's DJ that needs me to spend time with them, and the faculty and everything. And this week just got away from me. So that was a long way of saying I'm so sorry I didn't get Chev and Argyle's stuff here sooner. I will mail it to them in due time, or if you are one of the people that sent that stuff and you want to reach out to me and let me know to give it to somebody else, do that and let me know. Just keeping in mind that in due time, we've definitely done it. I've definitely mailed things out since we came to Connecticut, but it's easily been over a year since I've been gathering up things that need to go out in due time. Can that be right? Yeah, well, it's correct. It ain't right. Well, anyway, so in due time will come around someday, presumably before the heat death of the universe, although I'm hedging my bets on that too. Could be after. And that's where we are. So I see I'm being reminded to put the address on the screen. That's important. I should get more of these reminders now that I remembered to switch my watch over, but then I'm probably going to mess that up again too. Sorry, I say switch my watch over. I've been trying to sort my phones out, and this watch was connected to the other phone, and now I'm probably going to switch back too, now that I've finally switched the watch to this phone. That's a long story. Okay. Trying to get a phone that works well and continues to do close-ups and all that stuff, and it's trickier than you would think. Anyway. All right, so we've got an average-sized mailbag here today, which is perfect, of course. And there are some letters somewhere in this pile. Let's start with those like we usually do. Oh, as far as news goes, those of you that aren't part of our Discord, DJ has named murals kittens. They all have official names. I couldn't even list them if I tried right now. I need cheat sheets for both classes. I haven't figured it out. But the names do exist. They're on our Discord, and I will publish them to our Twitter soon. I was kind of waiting for a better cheat sheet to hand out to everybody. Not that there's anything wrong with DJ's, but DJ didn't want to wait for me to take good photos, so she just took one photo and labeled it. It's a little hard to read. Whereas today, my plan is to get some photos. So we'll see. We'll see how that works out. But okay. Postcard first from Portland, Oregon, it says, and it's a beautiful painting of Portland, Oregon. And on the back, it says, Princess Paisley, Puddin' and Pie pranced into a pink suit and we all died of her oh-so particularly perfect prancing cuteness. Good luck, congrats to her and her soon-to-be a dudedness. Much love to all in this class and their coming adventures ahead of Marco's Minions. That is a really sweet little poem about Princess Paisley, Puddin' and Pie. And that pink suit was really cute, but as you probably have noticed, she got it off yesterday. We took the sutures out. I say we. I held her. DJ took the sutures out, which is really the way it works best. And she was amazingly easy, actually. She hardly even cared. I just petted her, and she just enjoyed it. Up until the very end, I think the last couple sutures were a little pokey, and she got a little squirmy there. But anyway, she's a very good patient that way. And now she can run around without her suit on, and she probably is. Oh, somebody's in the chair. I thought somebody was sleeping in the chair with basket weave a minute ago. She's actually looking at me from up there. Come on down here. Kittens, some kittens. Let's have some kittens. All right, we'll see about it. Anyway, we have a postcard here from Washington. And this one says, Hello, Kitten Academy. Marco, his royal fluffiness, Marco Mouse, first of his name, recently celebrated his 6th gotchaversary with us. He arrived young and sleek, then poofed out just like Headmistress Maggie did. Do you think Mural might do the same? Her tail is gorgeous. With love from Marco's Minions. And yeah, I absolutely do. I believe that Mural is going to end up floofing out into just one of the floofiest cats of all time once she's, sort of free to do so. And DJ, so far, thinks that all of her kittens are also going to floof out. Or I guess I haven't consulted with DJ about all of them, but all of the ones that she saw initially, she thought, yeah, for sure. more than just the two that she saw in person when they were being born. So I'll check up with her, but definitely likely to be at least some floofy kittens in that group. Here we have a card from JB that says, okay to read on stream, and also includes the name JB in both the address and the return address. So JB, one of those people who definitely has paid attention to everything that we ask people to do or that we recommend that people do here. So here we have a graduation stack of books with a mortar board on top. And the books are things like Making Friends for Life, Ramen Recipes, Volunteering, Following Your Dreams, Leading with Kindness, so and Graduating. It's interesting. I think ramen recipes seems like one of those things you kind of can give up once you graduate, isn't it? I don't know. Anyway, Mr. A, okay to read on stream. JB, Dear Loom and her Catterns. A brand new chapter begins. Happy graduation. You've been a great class. I've enjoyed all your antics, cuteness, and especially watching you all grow up. You too, Mama Loom. Happy forever, JB. JB, thank you so much for this sweet card. I have really enjoyed these kittens too. I miss Argyle and Chevron already. Argy and Chevron's adopters haven't even left town yet. Well, they've left our town, but they haven't left the state, I should say. They're waiting. I think their airplane flight home to Florida with Argyle and Chevron is tonight. I don't know, 4 or 5, like evening time. So I'm really excited to hear how that all goes when they get home. But they've already been sharing lots of photos on the Discord, which is fantastic. It's so sweet to see Argyle and Chevron being loved and in their hotel room and having a good time, and but especially the love part. Just the fact that the photos are posted, no matter what they're showing, you know that that's a lot of love from their adopters, and also everybody appreciates it quite a bit. But I almost cried seeing them last night. I don't normally, I normally keep a stiff upper lip when it comes to these kittens, but Argyle and Chevron, I really missed them, and it was really sweet to see them in the hotel room and touching in that way, I guess. So yeah, that's my point, I guess. All right. My point was, I agree with JB that this has been a very special class, and I'm going to miss them all once they're gone. Isn't that right? Little Harold Bone. All right, Mr. A and Dr. DJ. What have we got here? I can even get it open. Keep trying. Keep on trying. There we go. It's called a letter opener, but it doesn't really do the job by itself, does it? I'm the real letter opener here. Oh, it has a card, Magnum Coffee Roastery, Treat Yourself. Ooh. It's a gift card. Oh, it says do not read online. I'm sorry. It's that note came to me a little late. I won't read it online. That's fine. Magnum Coffee, Java Boulevard. I didn't read that part. I was just describing it. Anyway, you sent me a gift card for the Magnum Coffee Roastery, and I think that is wonderful. I'm really excited to try it. I don't think I've heard of the Magnum Coffee Roastery before. But I'm excited to check it out. So thank you to those people who shall remain nameless. Do not read online is a real challenge when you put it on the inside of the card. And no clue on the outside that was going to sneak up on me that way. Thank you so much for the coffee, presumably for the coffee. I'll have to check that place out. Thank you very, 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 very much. And moving on. Coffee is good, actually. I switched off the coffee early today. I had a hankering for some generic diet cola beverage that otherwise shall remain unnamed until that sponsorship comes through. We're still waiting on it. All right, here we have a letter. Oh, I know who this is from. I'm going to tell you who it's from to start with because it's long, and I want you to know who we're reading from. This is from Deidre, who is the adopter of Paisley. So it's Paisley's adopter, Deidre. Heck yes, Deidre on the chat. Dear Mr. A and Dr. Deidre, easy for me to say. Hello, it's been a while since I've done anything for Mailbag. This letter serves a simple purpose to say hi, ask how you two are doing, and to say thank you. So let's go ahead and get started. First off, yes, hello. Can you believe it's been 5 years since I started watching the live stream? I can hardly believe it myself. They've flown by. I've seen many, many wonderful cats come and go, and I've made some really wonderful friends in the community that it's cultivated. For that, I'm grateful, but I'll touch on that later. Secondly, a simple question, but how are you two? You both are so busy doing amazing things, and there's a whole legion of people who appreciate everything you do. I know you don't have a lot of time to yourselves, but always remember to take care of yourselves and to stop and breathe. Appreciate the little things in life, like kittens. Lastly, I wanted to extend a gigantic thank you. I know you hear it all the time, but truly I mean it with every fiber of my being when I tell both of you thank you. Between saving lives, both feline and human, keeping up the live stream to give us a glimpse into your life, and having so many people come together to talk about cats has been amazing, both to witness and experience firsthand. Whenever I hop on to see what everyone is up to, it warms my heart to see such kindness and positivity. When I watch Mailbag and see the incredible things people send for endowments, it blows me away how generous, kind, and thoughtful the community is. When I announced that I was Paisley's adopter, my heart was fitting to burst at the genuine excitement and happiness that flowed through the chat. It reminded me how wonderful the community is, and of course I wanted to thank you for doing such an amazing job at taking care of Paisley, as well as the rest of her family. I already love her so very, very much, if it wasn't obvious, and all my friends and family are so excited to meet her. I can hardly wait myself. Again, thanks for everything. Take care of yourself, stay safe and healthy, and I can't wait for September 19th. Sincerely, Deidre. Heck yes, Deidre. Yes, Brandon says hi as well, and is also very excited to get Paisley. So yes, I don't. Has it even been only 5 years? Because I remember you were at the very first KA Con, and I don't remember when the very first KA Con was, though, relative to now. I guess it has been about 5 years since then, hasn't it? Anyway, it's been a wild ride, hasn't it, so far? And I'm really glad to know you. I'm really glad you're adopting sweet little Princess Paisley, and that we'll get updates on her. I keep looking up at her up there on the top of the cat tree, but I can only see her ear. Anyway, yeah, thank you so much. Those are sweet things for you to say, and I am really, really happy that you're getting Paisley, but I'm even more happy that you're so excited about it, because that's the part that really matters. So thank you for that. All right, let's open some of this up and see how long it takes for me to be like, oh boy, in due time. Very jingly package. Oh, this is a ball tower that's come open a little bit in shipping. All right. It is a Up Sky cat toy. What's up, Sky? Not much. What's up with you? Says for new mama and her kittens from AWAR, A-W-A-R, AWAR. Thank you so much, new mama and her kittens. A little ambiguous at this point, but I do think that there may not be a cat ball tower in Rue's room. I'm pretty sure there's already one in Mural's room. So we will put this in, presumably we'll put this in Rue's room. Unless you want to let me know if that's the wrong way to do it and you wanted something else. I'm going to write Rue on it right now, and then R-U-E. I'm going to write R-U-S-E room. Rue's room. Let me know if that's not the right thing to do with it, though, according to you, and we will do something else. All right. Thank you, AWAR. AWAR sounds like a metal band or something. What am I missing there? I don't know what I'm missing, actually. Okay. To Kitten Academy. That's us. Hey, that's us. Kitten Academy. Wow, what could it be? Oh my. It's stuff. There's things. Is there a note? There's a note. Wait, there's a note. Hang on. Something in there smells good. What would smell good? Am I starting to get a nose for kitten food? Let's find out. So there's a card that says, just curious, with a little kitten in a box. And inside it says, oh my goodness, inside there's a very generous donation. It says, to our friends at KA, how are you doing? I'm doing fine, thank you. A little busy, but otherwise very happy. Hoping that all is well and that by now new kittens are delivered. Port is doing great, and we are so happy she's ours. Thank you for all the care you give to her, all the care you gave to her, and all the kittens who are so lucky to be at KA students and graduates from Bob and Ruth. That's Ruth who adopted Port. Ruth and Bob, thank you so much. I'm going to put your donation right in there so we don't file it away with the cards. Let me tell you how special it has been, Ruth, that you joined the Discord and have been talking to people and posting updates on Port there. And I know everybody loves to see it. I love to see it, but the community really appreciates that so much. Thank you for that. Thank you for the generous donation. Thank you for the kind words. Thank you so much for taking care of our little Porty Port. She is the sweetest. So here we have RC, Mother and Baby Cat for Mural and Kids. And yes, this is exactly what she's getting from us right now, the Mom Cat Special. Bit of this with a little bit of water in there so that she can eat and drink and not even have to leave her kids. Although she seems like she's got enough experience. She already, when the kittens are ready to sleep and stuff, she gets up, she goes, she does her own thing around the room. She even went out for a little bit this morning and went exploring around the house like she likes to do. It's amazing that she's already comfortable with that. Reminds me of other mom cats that have gotten along really well with the faculty. So fingers crossed that's going to continue to be a thing for her. And what was I going to say? Oh, and I think some people wanted me to mention, too, that it is normal for her to leave her kittens alone quite a bit, actually. That's the normal way of things. So if you see her kittens there, you don't see her there. As long as they're not meowing for her, it's fine. That's what she knows. If they start mewing and asking for her to come back and complaining a lot and she doesn't turn up, then I would be like, okay, what's she doing? That's not normal. But it's perfectly normal when they're not making any noise for her to leave them there for a long time, hours potentially, without checking in to see them. As long as they're gaining weight and they're not, like meowing for her and she's absent, then it's perfectly good. So that's where we are on that. Okay. Oh, I can see why I was smelling things. We'll get to that. Here is the Blue Wilderness Chicken and Salmon Recipe Treats. Very good treats. Oh, we got a few more of those. We got, Baby Blue Kitten Crunchies. I have not heard of those. With chicken. Interesting. So Blue makes a treat specifically for kittens. Very interesting. Well, we'll have to try that out on the kittens. I bet they will love it. We also have, you've sent, a Pusheen blanket. It's so cute. It's Pusheen. It's a plush blanket with Pusheen on it. That's a cute little pattern. It'll look really cute in one of the baby's beds, I think, probably. It's very soft too. Oh, and it's on one side it's got that Sherpa, that really soft like wool material. That's cool. Very cool. All right. We have the Indian Summer Oriental Rice Snack Mix. Wow, Indian Summer Oriental Rice Snack Mix. I don't know exactly what that phrase means, but this looks so cool. And I can see right here, we got little tiny, it's all kinds of snacks. They look like little eggs, like little tiny eggs. But I can see like this one has sesame seeds all over it, and I love sesame seed snacks. Oh man, I find one right now. Oh hey, you wrote on it for DJ when she needs energy, helping the kittens. You also said for me, so that's okay. I won't feel bad about eating one. That flavor of that, though, I think that DJ is really going to like it. It tastes just like the kind of stuff she likes. And it's good because there's a little more than just what's there. That's why the bag smelled so good. It came out a little bit in shipping. There we go. Now it's full. And I am so hungry. Some of you might have heard me say that just before I came down here. Well, whether DJ likes it or not, I can definitely eat this. Thank you very much. And one more thing. A lamb chop cat toy, but lamb chop in this one has little rainbow ears and paws. That's not normal for lamb chop, is it? I don't believe it is, but I like it. Very cute. She's got her little tongue out too. Very, very cute. It's a catnip lamb chop. That will be fun to have around. So, Ruth and Bob, one more time, thank you very, very much for all of that. I'm just going to slide it all over this way for the moment since it's sort of for generic use as we see fit. And then we'll get a box to put all that stuff in together in a few minutes. Oh man, thank you for those treats. That hit the spot. Okay. All right. Next up, and thanks again for taking good care of our little port. I can't say that. She's not ours. Oh my. Oh my. Somebody went all out with this bag. Is there a note? Oh, for all the new tinies from AWAR. All right, AWAR. Oh, now we've got a decoding here. It says, for all the new tinies, mural and new mama from AWAR, who is _kitten. All right, now we know. _kitten. Oh, that's right. You did that last time. AWAR is the rescue that you're working with, right? I remember. Now I remember. _kitten. I will put that together eventually. I will start to just know this. Anyway, _kitten and AWAR, AWAR, for all the new tinies, mural and new mama. Thank you for disambiguating that. And what you have sent are, I don't know, just a couple Mylar balls, just 100. This is roughly 100 Mylar balls. My goodness. That's a lot of Mylar. Of course, we know some cats can't ever get enough Mylar. And it's a big hit regardless. It's always it's a good classic toy. They actually need some too, but I don't know what to do. Actually, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm putting these over to the side for the moment. _kitten and AWAR, thank you so very much. That the Mylar balls, of course, they are super useful, and those will go a long way. Oh, interesting. We got a big package here that contains a note and a tiny package. The note says, Mr. A, please see Discord DM for my message. Amazon doesn't allow me to ramble much. Oh, and I did get a message from you in these boxes. I'll be putting this note in all the things I send in case they get separated, which they must have done. From Steph, a.k.a. Loom's biggest fan. Well, let me check here. I know I saw a message from a Steph this morning. There it is. Oh, that is a long note. Okay. Hello, I have sent a bunch of stuff for Loom that should be in today's mailbag, but I couldn't say all I wanted to say in the gift notes. So I'm hoping you'll see this and be able to read this out instead as my letter to Loom. Loom, are you listening? Loom's probably in her position in the cat run. She likes to sit right on the top shelf, which is the only shelf you cannot see from the cameras. Probably why she likes it so much. I can't even see her. Actually, I can't see her. Loom, let me Loom. Or maybe she climbed over the fence and is terrorizing the community, the faculty. I mean, I don't know. This looks like cat springs, although they are described as cat spiral hunting kitten toys. Cat spiral hunting kitten toys. Wow. Fancy way to say springs. All right, Steph, as we open the, presumably, yes, springs, okay. I was introduced to KA in September 2020, and without diving too deeply into SADS, 2021 has been a very difficult and lonely year for me. My plans to adopt a cat were postponed by COVID, and since then I've had health concerns that need to be resolved before I can adopt. These are springs, by the way. I live alone, have nobody coming in or out for the whole of this year. Wow, that's got to be so rough, and I know that's a lot of people's experience in the last year. And certainly, for instance, my own mom is in that same boat, although she is friends with a lot of her neighbors and takes advantage of that. I know there was a long period when she wasn't really seeing anybody. I almost feel like I can sympathize with you a little bit. Of course, we've got the kittens, and I have to make regular visits to the vet. But aside from that, DJ can spend a lot of time away. So I've gone for, several weeks at a stretch, kind of living that same life. And it hasn't been as easy as I would have thought. At first, for the first long time, I was like, yeah, I got this. You know what? I prefer being alone. It's, this is perfect. But I guess I'm surprised and maybe a little pleased to find out I'm more normal than I thought, because after a while it does start to get to you, doesn't it? Anyway, that's neither here nor there. We're saying my first class was Tilly's, but it's Loom that I've enjoyed the most. It's a massive shame that I live in the UK, because she is the first one I've truly wanted to adopt had I been able to apply. Vocal cats are my favorite, as are super playful and affectionate cats, and Loom ticks all those boxes. Yes, she does. Not only is she super playful, she is affectionate. And you might remember it took a long time at first for me to convince her to accept my affection and to be affectionate with me. That was something that we sort of had to learn together. But I'm happy to say that we have, and that Loom, she comes to me and she lets me hold her like a little baby and snuggle with her and squeeze on her, and just she takes all the love I can give now, which is fantastic. And she's got like the best like feel to her. She's so muscular from all the playing and stuff. She just feels and her fur is so soft. It kind of reminds me of Maybe, who was the same way in being like muscular but having real short, soft fur. Although Maybe was that even more extreme. Like Maybe was so even softer and probably even a little more muscular than Loom. But they've got a real similarity in the way they feel. Here she comes, by the way. Hi, Loom. Anyway, your note continues. I love that she has very specific types of meow for different reasons, and the best one is her loud "come and play with me" meow for her kittens. It's hilarious to see a mom cat that's more of a kitten than her kids are. It's true, too. I've become very attached to her, and she has saved my sanity ever since she arrived. As much as I'm thrilled she's going to her forever home with Harry, I'm going to miss her more than I can put into words. It isn't going to be the same without seeing her zooming around the house. Her personality is so endearing, sweet, and hilarious, I can't help but feel better and uplifted every time I turn on the stream and see her being silly. Especially when she's leaping in and out of the Princess Pavilion bed tent thing that they all love so much. She does love that thing, and I love the way she does. She likes to hide in it or jump into it and sit there and wait for somebody to jump out. And when she does, it goes flying, because she doesn't like try to make it stay in place. So she puts all of her force into it, and it just goes flying everywhere. It's great. Thank you so much for sharing Loom with us and for giving her and her kids an amazing future. I have no idea how many packages Amazon will have separated the stuff I've sent for Loom into, but I've left the same gift note in each one, so hopefully you will be able to consolidate them all. I am Steph, aka Loom's biggest fan on Discord. As I am typing this, I can hear the all too familiar sound of Loom running around with a mouse in her mouth, meowing for someone to come and play with her. I don't think she's being very successful in this mission now that there are only 3 little Catterns left. Thank you so much for all you and DJ do. I really appreciate you both as much as Loom. Lots of love and spoogles, Steph. Steph, thank you so much, and thank you for telling me, having your name on this and then sending me the note, and I can put the names together very easily and read the note is perfect. The way you manage that, absolutely perfect. And I will put all the stuff aside for Loom. She's got a big endowment, but the good news is, at least I believe, Loom's adopter, Jim, on Discord and on Twitter, is driving to pick her up, which is good because her endowments are, she and Harry together have this just giant pile of endowments in the basement. And including some big stuff too. Somebody sent an infinity scratcher for her that's going with her, which is good because she loves the infinity scratcher. And I know she's going to love the stuff that you sent. My point being, of course, that there'll be room for it, because we sort of had that issue with Argy and Argyle and Chevron where we were afraid there wouldn't be room for everything. So for now, I'm going to put this right here, and we'll let's see if we can find. Oh, we're low on boxes today, aren't we? Let's open this box next, though, and see if we can start using it to consolidate something. The big box here. This one. This is the one I'm digging for. Right here. I see a box right there that says Argyle and Chevy right on the front. Such guilt. I feel such guilt. All right. Interesting. Good job, Amazon. Amazon has sent us a box that contains, wait for it. Yes. A box. that is the Amazon way. There's kind of a note here. There we go. The note says, for the Academy, love, Hells Dells and Jasper. Thank you so much, Hells Dells. And Jasper, of course, but Hells Dells, thank you very, very much. Now I don't know which way to use this box. I feel like there's going to be a lot of stuff that's going to turn up for Loom. You know what? I'm going to put your springs in it, set it right here, and then we're just going to keep going. We'll figure it out as we go. Hells Dells and Jasper, what have you sent? I don't know. It's something. You said, I think I saw, like I caught something on the chat where you said you'd sent something that was unusual. Let's see. Of course, I wouldn't know if this, oh, wow. Well, it's a little unusual. Not something we've never seen before, but certainly something we haven't seen in a while and something you've never sent. Interesting. Very, very interesting. It contains 2 pool noodles. It's interesting all the packing material they put into this when these are basically a packing material, right? They're just foam tubes. Anyway, that's what they are. It's a red foam tube and a blue foam tube. They're called pool noodles because kids play with them in the pool because they float and you can hit people with them. I don't know why that's a thing, but it is a thing. And it's been quite a while, I think, but we used to have some of these around sometimes to use to wrestle with kittens, like giant fun tubes or something that they could play with and grab and fight. And it actually worked out quite well. I remember there were some kittens that was their favorite thing in the whole world. Was it Palm that would always knock Hal off the pool? Am I remembering that right? Was it the fish class? It's funny that this comes back from the fish class because the other thing, of course, that has come back from the fish class is just like Rue, a mom cat that arrives here with an adopter or home to go to already. So bringing it all back around. This should be really fun. I bet these kids would really like it. I can't see any of them within pool noodle reach, though. Hey, wake up, basket, me. Hi, buddy, wake up. Come here. What is this thing? What is this giant toy that you're looking at? He's just staring at me like, I don't know what you want, crazy tentacle guy. Anyway, Hells, thank you. Your note didn't say what you wanted us to do with it necessarily, so I'm just going to add it over here to the pile of things that we're going to play with and distribute and put out for the kittens. And you let me know if that's not the right thing to do. Sort of generic use, we'll call it. Okay. All right. It says to Kitten Academy. There's no other clue on the outside. I've covered up their address. So, there's a note right on top. We like that. Ooh, it's packed full of toys. And the note says, hello, Kitten Academy. My fiance and I have been viewers since we discovered the stream when Angel and her fish kittens were at the Academy. What a coincidence. We absolutely love watching the stream and seeing all you do for the mom cats and kittens. When we started watching, we lived in an apartment where we couldn't have pets, so watching KA was kind of like having cats when we couldn't. We recently moved and are hoping to adopt locally soon. In the box is something for the cats and something for the humans. Instead of bubble wrap, I used cat toys as a packing material. Just use them as you see fit. I wondered why there were so many cat toys stuffed in here, and there are. You used them as packing material. That's clever. In the smaller box, okay, so there's a box, and that is the smaller box. Okay, that's what's there. The rest of this is, as you can see, Mylar balls and little tiny mice and springs and Charlie balls. Oh, wow, these guys haven't seen Charlie balls, have they? I got to bring some of those upstairs for the tiny little kittens. Those are good little tiny kitten toys. Anyway, that's your packing material. I love it. I'm going to put that right over there. In the box is something for the cats and something for the humans. Instead of bubble wrap, I use cat toy. Oh, wait, we did that part. Okay. And the smaller box is a gift for Mr. A and Dr. DJ. Oh, my. One of my hobbies is painting miniatures for the tabletop gaming, mostly D&D. And when I heard the DJ loved tiny things, I just had to make something. I had so much fun painting it. You made something tiny for DJ? Thank you for all you do for the mom cats and kittens, and keep being awesome. From Brandy and Matt, who are Mrs. Awesome and Mr. Awesome on Discord. You made this? This is too much. This is too awesome. I cannot believe it. I have to describe it to everybody before I try to show it to them. It is a tiny diorama of Dr. DJ wearing her scrubs and a lab coat, and me wearing my headphones and holding a cup of coffee and a cell phone, and I'm using the cell phone to do video of a bunch of little cats that look like the faculty, or may just be little cats. Let's see. It's all so tiny. So this is the entire scene. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 little cats, and DJ and me, and this one is like clearly Maggie, and this is obviously Custard and Ari and Logan Bunny. And so this one here looks a lot like Smokey to me. And the last one, well, we'll say Eddie. It does look like a little tabby. I believe it is a little tabby. So we'll make that Ed, and that works out perfectly. This is, oh, and on me, I'm wearing glasses, and my t-shirt has the Kitten Academy logo on. I got to take a little tiny macro photo of this to put in the chat at least so you guys can see something. This is spectacular. Oh, and you signed it on the bottom. Oh, that's perfect. This is so wonderful. This is absolutely amazing. I'm going to show it to DJ, but I'm not going to let her put it with her miniatures. I'm going to make her put it with all the Kitten Academy stuff that we have. Wow. That is so cool. You've even got the headphones. Wow. All right. I know you guys will never see that on the camera. I'm going to share these pictures I just took right on Discord, though. DJ, you got to come get this from me and see it. Okay. It's amazing. I'm going to leave this note with it, too. I want the note to stay with it forever. Here we go. I got to fold the note a couple extra times to fit it in the box that you sent this in, though. There we go. Those have to stay together. Wow, I don't even know what to say about that. That's just fantastic. Mr. and Mrs. Awesome, you've earned those names for sure. Thank you so much. I want you to look at this, and then when you're done with it, put it in that display cabinet right there. Probably with the box and everything so that we have that. I know, it's amazing. I'm going to keep going so the DJ doesn't have to be embarrassed by being heard on the stream. This says it is from Steph, a.k.a. Loom's biggest fan. So I guess we've already done the reading segment of this, but what else have you sent for Loom? Oh, a kick toy that has, I can't tell what those patterns are. It's like a little abstract flowery pattern, I guess. Plant pattern, I think. They could almost be fish bones or something, though, like in an abstract manner. Anyway, this is great. She loves her kicker toys. You probably have seen her going to town on that unicorn kicker toy, which is cool because we've had that here longer than she's been here, and I don't think anybody else really liked it all that much. But that's what I keep saying is that, a lot of times people will send us stuff, and some of the things they send us, the cats they send them for, don't like it at all, or we'll get something from one class and they're not into it even a little bit, and then the next class it's their favorite thing. So I always say, with one exception, everything that we've got eventually finds some cat that thinks it's the best thing ever. So that kicker's going to be great, and it's so cool that she likes the kickers in general. So that'll work out really well for her. Thank you so much, Loom's biggest fan. All right. Oh, we got this. This is, first off, a note, okay to read on the air. I like that. And it says, greetings from Asheville. Summer's heating up and my job has gone crazy, so I'm thankful to have KA in my life. I've enclosed a t-shirt for you, Mr. A. You may have one that was similar, but it's a free shirt and too adorable to pass up. Well, free is a good price, I think, and it says Port and Company right on it. What does the shirt itself say? Ooh. The shirt is the periodic table. It's a periodic table made up of cats, and they appear to be sort of grouped by eye color and fur color. So it is sort of a periodic table as well. That's super cool. I do not have this shirt. I have not seen this shirt before, and I love it. I will absolutely wear this. Thank you for the periodic table shirt. And then also some of them have great little faces too. Wow. Very, very cute. I've included, two adorable to pass up. The treats are for immediate deployment for students and faculty alike. Okay, the treats are Frisky's Party Mix. Oh, good stuff. Natural Yums. I'll put that in the growing pile of stuff for us to use or deploy over here. I guess the t-shirt goes over there too, technically. I probably should use the box for that, but bygones. You also see that you sent a very generous, for Mural. Oh, that's so sweet. A gift card for Mural. Where were you on this note? I look every day to see if I can spot Loganberry anywhere and love to come over and cuddle with him. You know, now that you mentioned that, Loganberry is, I know, a favorite of a lot of people, including me. I love that guy. And we haven't seen as much of him on the stream lately as we might have because he tends to be the one that's out in the evening and all night. And then Custard's the one that tends to be out in the morning and all day. We can't really let the two of them out anymore. Plus, if they even see each other, they like through a window, they will make like a mom cat angry scene through glass at each other. It's crazy how they've gone even worse now than ever before. So we really got to just keep them separated in the meantime. And that's why I feel like people haven't seen as much of Loganberry as they ought to. I should do something to rectify that situation. Anyway, I de-stress every day. By rectify that situation, I mean get Logan on the stream more. And then also to solve his issues with Custard, but that's a whole other. I de-stress every day by checking on those adorable kittens as often as possible. Seriously, can Princess Paisley be any cuter? Wait, I need to do that more Chandler, right? Seriously, can Princess Paisley be any cuter? I have enjoyed watching Argyle chasing his brothers and dragging that princess bed around the room. I have seen many classes over the years, and this class ranks as one of the most playful and active. I'm anxiously awaiting the birth of Mural's masterpieces, and I know they will be as beautiful as she is. Please use the enclosed gift card to get something for Mom Mural or to give to her adopter. She's a beautiful cat and deserves something special for herself. Thank you again for all you and DJ are doing for mom cats and kittens, and I hope you know how much comfort and joy it brings to us humans as well. I know you do it for them, but we appreciate it too. Until next time, pet kittens and ramble on. April in Asheville. April, thank you so much. I want to try to get this to Mural's adopters specifically. I'm going to set it right there for now. I feel like that would be the best use for it. I've said before how fun it is to be able to give the adopters the gift card with the endowments because they get so many things, and then that the gift card gives them a chance to get something that they think is perfect for that cat, right? And we've got a lot of stuff that we've gotten from Mural already. So I think that her adopter is going to really appreciate that, April. Thank you so much. You also sent one thing that is for me, and that is one other thing, I guess I should say for me, a paper. It's stuck in there. It's very exciting. The Mountain Express Money Moves Out of Towners Drive Housing Price Surge. Whoa, people from California, New York, and Florida, the art. That's just the art on the front. Oh, and the Pet Gazette. Well, that's fun. The Pet Gazette looks like I will really enjoy it, and that's a beautiful photo. But this drawing on the front of the Mountain Express is everything I love local papers for in one picture. It's a ridiculous headline, and the artist's illustration of it is fantastic. And I need to show you this art because this is so great. It is a pastoral sort of housing scene where you've got these houses on hills and all this greenery, and then a house right in the front, and all these houses in the background just say sold. They've written sold right on the roof in giant letters. This one right across the front of the house, sold, sold. They all say sold. But then we've got this house front and center with the homeowner standing in the doorway, and he's rubbing his hands together gleefully, and he's got little dollar signs floating over his head. and his home is for sale. And then we have these 3 cars driving towards him at full speed with these clouds of dust and money flying all around the cars. And we've got a car with a California license plate, a New York license plate, and a Florida license plate. And the people in the cars are holding bags of money and waving them around like, take my money, please. And they're all in competition to get this one guy's home. That is an awesome little illustration. And of course, the headline: Money moves, out-of-towners drive, housing price surge. So that's great. The whole thing is great. This is the kind of thing you only get that sort of thing from like a local newspaper. That's just too charming. April and Asheville, thank you. I can't wait to go through more of that. Thank you very much for all of it. That's wonderful. And the gift card for Mural is going to be so special for her and her adopters. I just know it. Thank you so very much. Okay, but we got to move on. Loom, care of Kitten Academy. Addressed to Loom and Kitten Academy. All right. Is this another one from Loom's Biggest Fan? Yes, it is. Okay, Loom's Biggest Fan. Perfect. In this one, you have sent a whole bag of toys, the Fashions Talk bag of toys. Interesting, because we've had other Fashions Talk bags of toys sent to us, but this one is different. I wonder if they changed up what their bag of toys contains. It's got a lot of mice and plastic balls and all the different variety of mice, and it's a good collection of toys in there. I know that she is going to have a blast with this too. It's perfect. And enjoying the other stuff there in that box that I'm increasingly thinking I picked the wrong size box for that, and no box at all for this. We just switch that stuff around. We'll figure it out. This is addressed to the Catterns. The Catterns. Oh, a note right on top that says, the note, okay to read on stream. Oh, and look at that. Can we guess who these things are for? There's a basket weave and a paisley and this herringbone. This one's a little harder to guess, I suppose, but probably a chevron. We'll see. Oh, and here we have an argyle and a chevron together. Let's see what it says. Howdy, I made some patterns matching the Catterns names and coat colors, plus a classy pinstripes pattern for Loom, and put them on catnip stuffed pillows. I can smell the catnip. Like this is it's like 100% catnip here. For each of them to take to their forever home. Also included are argyles and chevrons patterns just to show off what they got yesterday for their endowments. Keep on kitten on Raymond, and that's at RGBD. RGBD, thank you so much for sending argyle, chevron, paisley, loom, and herringbone, and basket weave, all their little endowments. This is so sweet of you. And that's very catnippy. I can't believe that none of them have come over here just to check this out. Excuse me. Just to check this out, just from the smell of it. That is awesome. They're gonna love it. I think I just heard Loom go over. She's going over the fence to cause some trouble with the faculty. I should probably get up and stop her, but Loom, which end did you come down on? Are you in here or are you out there now? Loomy, can't see from here. I should probably go get her. Give me a sec. Loom. Let's prevent any trouble. Loom. Oh, she's gone, out of sight. She's going after Maggie, who's telling her to back off. Oh, and she is backing off. Look at that. All right. Loom, you better be good. All right, you know what? She just decided to completely ignore Maggie, so let's let her go for a minute. Why not? I know eventually she's going to start some trouble, but usually when she does start trouble, it's just a quick, like back and forth, and then she's done. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. This says it is from Old Jank's Spirit. Oh man, I can hear that song, the Old Jank's Spirit song. Okay, Old Jank's Spirit. Oh, you must have sent me a note on chat then, right? Have you? Wait, there's something in here. Nope, the note is just a card that says this is from Possum. Yeah. So, this is obviously, a beautiful strawberry marshmallow bed. Look at the way that it's sort of this mottled pink and red. Oh, I love it. That's a gorgeous marshmallow bed. I've never seen that color before. An Old Jank's Spirit. Did I get a note from you? Oh, this is more than a marshmallow bed. I remember now. See, I knew I would forget. You said, I sent you something from Mailbag, but the site I ordered it from wouldn't let me attach a note. It's a pink, fluffy cat bed you can use however you see fit. I know the Academy is going to be very busy soon as Rue and Mural's kittens arrive, and I hope it can bring them much comfort and joy for their lessons. I'm excited about this because this is super cute. I have to open it now because it's for us. It's for the cats, obviously, but we're going to use it here. I'm excited to use it here, but it's more than your standard marshmallow bed. So let's show everybody. I saw this when you showed me this. I thought it was really cute. It's a marshmallow kind of bed, but the inside is not flannel. This is like an ultra, would you call it an ultra suede? Like that really, really low nap, velveteen maybe is what I'm thinking of. Sort of a velveteen kind of a thing. Somewhere in between those two probably. Anyway, it's real soft and beautiful cream color on the inside. And then it's got sort of a hood, as you can see, like that. I don't know that this hood is going to stand up very well on its own. They may just end up pushing it down and sleeping on it rather than having it stand up. But I'll tell you, if we want to try it standing up, I actually bought some like narrow gauge steel wire to use for this exact purpose, not for this bed, but for other cat beds that come in that need a little extra support. So I can just run like a steel wire right along the edge of this, and that would hold it up really well. So I might do that, or I might just let them try it as it is, kind of floppy, like a sack to get into. Or, as we know from plenty of experience, a lot of times, even if you have something that stands up very well, they'll want to sit on top of it until it doesn't anymore. I'm looking at the blue ball that's right back there, and every time I come in, I pop it up, and then they end up crushing it down again, even though it stands up very well on its own. They'd rather be on top of it than inside it these days. So that's really cool. Old Jank's Spirit. That's awesome. And of course, Old Jank's Spirit being a reference to the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Once again, so many of those lately. Can't ever have too many. It used to be that this is also, I won't ramble, but just to mention, it used to be that my favorite sort of iteration of the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy it's been a book, it's been a radio play, it's obviously been an audio book, it's been a movie, it was a BBC television series, there might have been 2 television series, there might have been 2 movies. It's hard for me to remember now. It's been on a lot of different forms, but for a long time, my favorite was the BBC radio play version. And I brought that up to say something specific about just that the radio play is now available on Amazon Audible. It's in with all their books on tape. I'd say it's a little overpriced. But I bought it anyway because I had such fond memories of it, and it's awesome. It's every bit as good as I remember it. It still might be the best production of the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, maybe. It's very good anyway. That's good. I don't know that they're advertising it on there as the BBC radio play version, though. I think what they called it sounded weird. I wasn't even sure it was the right thing at first. I don't know. Anyway, I said I wasn't going to talk about it too much. All I was going to say is that, my love for the Hitchhiker's Guide is never gone. Never will, I'm sure. Oh, look at that. There's little cat stickers on this box. I didn't even see those until just now. They're little tiny cat stickers. They're very cute. All right. Oh, the note. Look at that, the note. Oh, everybody's doing it these days. That's awesome. Okay, I see some really cool handmade toys in here. But first, the note. Here we go. Canary yellow legal paper. Hello, Mr. A, Dr. DJ, faculty, mom cats, and kittens. I hope all is well. Enclosed, you will find some handmade toys for Loom and her Catterns. My first attempt at these, so I hope the kitties will enjoy them. They were pre-washed and dressed, although the smell is likely faint now. Ooh, I can smell it up close, though. And then stuffed with polyfill. Looking forward to seeing Mural's kittens when they arrive. Can't wait to see what sort of personalities they will have and how many will have extra toe beans like Mama. Answers 4. Will Miss Loom and her kittens... will Miss Loom and her kittens when they leave, but happy that they have all found happy forever homes. Thank you for all you do. Keep up all the amazing work. From Christine, who is Chrissy Cat 24 on Discord. Chrissy Cat 24. That's Chrissy Cat with a K 24 on Discord. Oh, but Chrissy with a CH. Chrissy with a CH, Cat with a K. Interesting. Chrissy Cat 24 on Discord. And here's what you've sent. You have sent hand knit balls for each of them. And look, here's Chevron. Gets Chevron blue with a little chevron and a little note. Tag, I guess. Tag, I like that. Here's herringbone. He gets a very princessy pink color, but it is a herringbone pattern. Argyle gets a yellow and orange. That's awesome. It sort of matches the collar that he still has, even though they don't need the collars anymore, but I said we're going to keep them on just for fun. Basket Weave gets this lovely green and mustard. Those are colors that really do work together. That's beautiful. Basket Weave. Paisley gets a princess purple, a very royal purple with some reds and blues in there and a little bit of lavender besides. Gorgeous. And then finally, Loom gets a mix of, there's a pastel colors and this bright yellow and pink and orange together. Those all look fantastic. You've done a great job. If this is your first time out, I could not do so well, and I know the cats are going to appreciate it quite a bit. Thank you so much for that. Obviously, most of these are going to get added to their endowments, and some of them are going to go in that pile of things that I need to send out before the heat death of the universe. There we go. Forward those to the restaurant at the end of the universe. Another Hitchhiker's Guide reference for some reason. Why does that come up so much? And people have been calling the door that I put between the annex and Millet's room, because it used to be Millet's room, the second annex. I put that door in there. And so somebody clever on the chat, was it Easy? Or someone anyway came up with the idea of calling it the Milla Way, as in Millet's Way, like the passage, to Millet's room, Milla Way. But of course, Millaway's was the restaurant at the end of the universe and the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy books, et cetera, et cetera. Anyway, this is great. You did a fantastic job, and I need to add this to the endowments that are going to go for the Catterns. I thought you'd labeled this somewhere on the outside. But I'm going to write Catterns, and then I'm going to write Catterns on this. Hang on now. I think this is all starting to come together in a way that makes sense. Wow, I can write. And now I can put these right into Loom's box. There we go. But I'm going to have to write on here, stuff in box is for Loom. That way I remember. All right, hopefully that'll all make sense to me. Now this, I can guess what this is. I'm guessing that this box that says Argyle and Chevy, that was specifically sent to us separate from everything else, contains 2 wonderful handmade catnip pillows, one for Argyle and one for Chevron. Let's see if I'm not right about that. It seems I am exactly right about that. Of course I'm right about that. Yes, there they are. One for Argyle, one for Chevron. The matching pillows, they're beautiful. And I guess those will go into the in due time pile.
which I know, I like to say that sort of jokingly and dismissively, but I do absolutely intend to get it done, and I absolutely intend to get it done soon. And all that intent is going to accomplish nothing at all, most likely. So, Loom, care of Kitten Academy. All right, another box here for Loom that is probably from Loom's biggest fan. Oh, this one's got a gift bags in it, but the gift bags do not have gift notes. Look at that. But is this one? For Loom to continue to use in the most unconventional way with Harry. Please never stop being that wonderful, crazy, big kitten that you are, from Loom's biggest fan. Aw, that's so sweet. What is it? Is it a tent? Let's find out. I'm trying to imagine, what does she use in that crazy way with Harry that you would want to send that would be about this size? Loom, you are being silly. She's flipping that S-shaped S around. It is. It's another tent. Look at that. So this is one of those tents, just like the one in the room they love. Now, the person that originally sent the tent was Costada, and Costada sent 4 more tents, and it turns out that the cats are going in 4 groups of adoptions, right? There's Paisley, Basket Weave, there's Argyle and Chevron, and there's Harry and Lou. So 4 tents, that's 1 for each adopter, which is perfect. Now, Harry and Loom will get an extra tent, which is probably good because I'm sure they're going to destroy that first one. Plus, we got the original old school tent that I was pretty sure I was going to send home with Loom and Harry. So they might have that one too. Or I might switch up now that they've got the spare and send it with somebody else. We'll figure it out and play it by ear. This is great, though. This is exactly the right thing for Loom. And like I said, even though they have a new one to go with them, this is a replacement for what's surely going to be a toy that gets a lot of use. So that's perfect, too. Go. We'll add this to the stuff for Loom. Right behind me. There we go. And then one more thing. This one doesn't actually have a note, just the illusion of a note. So let's see what it is. Oh, it's a wand. That's a big bag for a cat dancer, cat charmer wand. Perfect. I think we played with one of these with Loom when she was upstairs in the annex. It's still in the annex, even though she isn't. I think she really liked it, right? So I know this will be something that Loom enjoys. And because it comes in such a nice bag, we'll put it right back in there. There we go. We'll tie that bow back in here, just like so. There we go. That cat charmer that's a good one. She's gonna like that. All right. Perfect. I think I tied a better bow than the Amazon guy did. Now we can use this box for the. Oh, hey, look, that's the end though. We made it to the end. Oh, and this is for mural. Mural. I don't have any stuff for mural anywhere yet, except downstairs. What do I do so that this doesn't get lost before our adoptions? Well, I need to do something with it. We'll set it there again for a minute, figure it out. The rest of this stuff, I feel like we can start to load up in here, and we can make a distinction between stuff that is for the cats to eventually get deployed and or played with. There we go. So we'll make this all the stuff for the cats versus these things that are going to go upstairs to the wash. There we go. Oh, and these things that are going to go in my belly. All right. I'm going to take out a few of these mice and Charlie balls that were used for packing material and distribute them to the annexes upstairs. Is annexes the plural, or would be like annexi? Annexi? Annexes? Maybe it's just like one of those words where the plural is the singular, like annex. I'm going to take it to the annex. I don't know. I could see that being right, even though it sounds really weird. Who knows? Not this guy. This guy does not know. All right, this goes down near the endowments, so I'm going to put it with the endowments to get carried down. Actually, I'm going to put it in here. That's going to get carried down. That's how I'm going to do Okay. So as usual, first off, thank you all so much. I can't believe how wonderful and generous you all are. And then secondly, as usual, I am going to get all this stuff put away. I'm going to say thank you very much one more time, and then mailbag will be over. So I'm going to get up and take care of that right now. Another very brief mailbag, despite the fact I think we had more stuff. Oh, well, I guess it was a little longer too, so that all adds up. But this week and last week have been short ones, which is nice. I gotta say, it's nice. It's especially nice right now when DJ's able to come home for her weekends. I don't know how she's had so many weekends home in a row, but it feels good, and it's nice to get to spend a little bit of extra time with her having the short mailbag. So it all works out extremely well. Thank you guys again. Thanks everybody for everything. You're wonderful. That stuff for Chevy and Argyle, we'll get to them in due time. I assure you. And yeah, okay. I'm gonna get to it. It's time for you to get to it. Moon's back there being a kitten. She's the only one being a kitten. She's playing with that red and white mouse, by the way. I should tell you, those red and white mice that have been her favorite. As I was going through the endowments, there were 2 packs of those in the endowments. And what I did was I took one pack and split it up among all of the kids. And the other pack, I gave it to Lumen Harry, the whole thing. So she's going to have lots of those red and white mice to keep her busy for a long time, which is good because they get torn up real fast. Around here, they've lasted maybe 2 days before they're really shredded. So I think that'll work out. Oh, you say the ball tower is for Rue. She was not named when I sent it. Well, that's even better because I wrote Rue on it, and that's where I'm going to take it. So it all works out. Thanks to the _kitten / AWAR. And all right, yes. Now let me get up and get this stuff taken care of and put away. And then we'll be back. I'm going to put this down with the endowments, but I'm going to set it like out on its own on the floor so I don't miss it. Well, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Okay, all this stuff I'm going to stick in my pocket right there so I have it next time I go upstairs. I don't kind of have a lumpy butt. Not that I didn't already. Okay. I need to write again on the outside of this so I don't miss it. Moon. This down there. Take this down there. I'll be right back. Oof! Hey, Muriel, what do you play with the red and white mouse? You love that thing, don't you? It's a good toy. How's this one still intact? Oh, it's starting to come apart. Okay. Oh, good job, Loon. Wow, good one. Nailed it. This is all going upstairs with me, some of it to the wash. Oh, hi, kid. You guys missed Mailbag. What's up? You getting too old for this nonsense, kiddo? I keep looking around for Argyle. Oh my gosh. Speaking of crushing this blue ball, that is so cute the way he's sleeping on it. You guys have to see this. I'm gonna send you this picture on Discord, okay? Let me put this away while I send it. All right. Well, I think that's going to do it for Mailbag. Thank you again, everybody, for being amazing, as you are amazing. And I guess we'll see you again for Mailbag again next week. But in the meantime, you know what to do. If you want to keep watching these kittens, if you're watching live, you don't have to go anywhere. You can just keep watching. And if you're watching this on the recording, check out the Kitten Academy live stream to see what's up, all right? Hope you do. This is too ridiculous. What? Are you broken? How can you even fit that way? Such a silly boy. Okay. All right, so that's the archive. Thanks, everybody. Oh, Princess, get your picture. Say hi. Say cheese. Oh, cheese. Oh, what's that? Cheese.